Oh, it's raining today. Isn't that curious and curiouser? Oh, wait, wasn't it raining? Yeah, I know we went out on epic adventures yesterday, but I think it was also raining yesterday, or at least it started raining. Oh my gosh. Hello there. Right now it's 1 p.m. on Wednesday, March 3rd. There really isn't any new news to share. Guess so, but give yourself a pat on the shoulder, folks. You've made it. Let's finish strong. Isabel signing off. Alright, we have all of this stuff. The finished Mario stuff. The Luigi stuff. We got something from Cherry. And we got some Dodo Airlines product placement. Chain pants. And an apron. We should probably just put the Luigi stuff in the house. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's head up here. You know the drill. Praise be unto Helix. Yeah, we can... Yep. Let's just put all this stuff in the house first. Because it is a lot of stuff. Alright. Now it's time to go on epic adventures, or whatever. Well, we gotta go take care of fossils, and we gotta go take care of fruit, because I don't think pumpkins are today, but I think the other two things are. Yeah, whatever. So right, as I've said before, we're missing a single diving creature. I don't know what it... I'll check Cestus Life, like I always do. But I think I know what it is. Or, I have an idea. It's a squid. Yep, it's a squid now, it's a kid now. And the only reason I know is because Sungwon, aka ProZD, posted a tweet last night about him finishing the museum. And he had caught some, like, weird squid thing that it was, like, glowing. It was, like, a glow squid. Glow squid. What the fuck is a glow... Why is that triggering... Why is glow squid triggering some, like, memory for me? A glow squid. But yeah, it was this weird, like, glow squid thing. So I'm assuming that's what we're missing. We're missing some sort of, like, glow squid. I don't know. We haven't... We'll see, but that's... I do not recognize this glow squid. So, yeah, I guess that's what we're looking for. It did not look all that big, I'll admit. It did not look like a very big animal, so... If I had to guess, it's a medium size, but I don't honestly know. No, we finally lost a peach from that tree. We're gonna have to trim that tree. Or we're gonna have to trim those roses. I guess that's an option for tomorrow. But yeah, so I think I don't know. I'll check it here in a minute. I have not been... Admittedly, I have not looked at it since yesterday, but... Nope, still haven't updated. Whatever. Why is glow squid triggering a weird, like... What the fuck is a glow... What the fuck am I thinking of? It's called a glow squid. Or it's not... This... Whatever this animal is it's not called a glow squid. But for some reason, glow squid is triggering, like, a weird memory. Glow squid. I mean, my first thought is it's a Splatoon thing, but I know this isn't a Splatoon thing. It's a glow squid. I'm surprised we haven't seen a single fossil. Ah, shit. Glow squid. I'm gonna have to look it up. Also, I completely forgot to charge my Pro Controller last night, so it's totally dead. I just spaced it completely. Yeah, whatever. Glow squid. It's something you like cat. A glow squid is like... Glow squid. It sounds like some... Oh god, what the heck am I thinking of? Glow... Oh! Oh shit! It's the Minecraft thing. The glow squid is the new Minecraft mob that everybody fucking hates. For good reason. Because it's not really that interesting. And the one thing that would make it interesting by having it, like, light up of different colors just isn't possible, I guess. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? The glow squid is a Minecraft thing. Do we want to let go of Lucky? I mean, Lucky is cool. But I originally only got him for Halloween, and it's now long past that. And I always said I'd be fine with letting Lucky go. But... And while it would be interesting to get one more villager before the series ends, I don't think I want to let Lucky go. We've had him so long that now that, yeah, you know, we're going to keep Lucky. I guess we've had him for so long that I guess we've grown attached. Alright, let's take this. Ugh. Oh, I just looked at the map. Jolly Red's here today. Oh, that's fantastic. We might actually get a new painting or something. That'd be good. It's been a while. Ooh, wow, something made red. Oh, that's cool. We need to go check down at Crab Rave. Specifically, those pink roses somehow made red. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense why pink could make red, but still. And those blues made pinks. Anything down here in the crab rave? I know you can be taken out. That's a fair bit of money. Oh. So now, is that a? Yeah, that's a weed. Yeah. Gosh, it's gonna be funny once the series ends, and like I'm no longer playing every day, and then we come back, and it's just like, oh gosh, the island's gonna, like, for the first time ever, the island's gonna be filled with weeds, right? Because I've said, even though the series ends in 20-ish days, I've said before that even once the series ends, we will still be back. I'm still going, whenever there's a new update, I'm going to come back and check it out. That's the plan anyways. Because as long as they keep updating the game, I'll keep playing it. Even though, as I always say, I judge the game by how it is now, not by what it... Like we got in the discussion on New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day, I guess. I judge Animal Crossing by what it is now, not what it will be in the future. Because you never know what it will be in the future. Look at, famously, Anthem. Right? As we just learned earlier, this I guess last week, technically, Anthem Next was shuttered. Yeah, so that kind of sucks. Because while Anthem was not a good game, and Anthem was doomed to die, it's still kind of a terrible thing to happen, and... Yeah, specifically, not for the studio executives. Fuck the studio executives. But for the people who were working on the game. For the hard-working people who just wanted to make a good game. It sucks for them. But yeah, no, if that can fall... I mean, of course, I could have told you last year. Like, way back in, like... way back, like, even a year ago. That Anthem Next was going to falter. But even still, it doesn't change the fact that it did falter. So we're missing, like, 3... We've only gotten a single fossil today. Even though we did hit up all 4... I think we hit up all 4 of these peach trees. No, we did. God, I just completely walked past them, huh? How peculiar. But yeah, and if... I don't know, and I know people will be like, oh, well, Anthem was kind of a failure, or Anthem was a middling success, I guess. Animal Crossing is like is going to be the biggest game on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, exactly. But let me also remind you of what Todd Howard famously said about Skyrim. Is that, yeah, Skyrim was an amazingly selling game. But that was it. It sold once, they made all their money, and people still played Skyrim for hundreds of hours. So while yes, Nintendo, because Nintendo is a good company, there is a good chance they will continue to support the game. Because when it comes down to brass tacks, Nintendo is better than EA, Anthem, or EA, Ubisoft, Bethesda, Activision Blizzard, all those companies. But Nintendo is still Nintendo. And corporations, we still live under cAAApitalism. So Nintendo also has tons of incentives to either put out a bunch of paid DLC or to just not update the game or whatever. It's the sad truth, right? That Skyrim only made a lot of Skyrim made a lot of money, but it didn't make all the money in the world, and that's why Fallout 76 is the way it is, because Bethesda need to put out a game that would make all the money in the world. Hopefully Animal Crossing won't go that route, but you never... Honestly, if a game as successful as Animal Crossing was released by any other studio, it for sure would go that route. Most certainly. But it's not. It's released by Nintendo. Like, if Animal Crossing was made by the Pokemon Company, oh, it would 100% go that route. Because I am ye of little faith when it comes to the Pokemon Company. But it's Nintendo. But I would not be surprised if they put out paid DLC for this game. That's a very on-brand move for Nintendo. Hey, Bobby L. De Martello. How you doing? So we're still missing a single fossil somewhere. Hey, Coco, what's up? What you thinking about? Fine, like always. How you doing? Doing good. I'm doing fine. Just so the best we can, given the current circumstances. Drawing lately, as in like fun drawing or like drawing for like work, because those are like two different things. If all the artists I know are to be believed, I don't know. I can't draw as much as I want to. Just had someone. Ooh, somebody cool or somebody lame? Fun drawing. Forcing me to draw. Yeah, those are two different things. Someone cool. Ooh, someone cool. They talk to Celeste. Ooh. Where the heck is this last fossil? I know it's not on Fruit Island because I didn't see anything over there. Had a tour of my island. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Can we get through the roses? I know we can get through the roses. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, we need to swap it out for something. Oh, we can put that bunny away. Because that thing on the top of the mountain isn't a fossil. It's a pitfall seed. Yep. Yep, it's a pitfall seed, and I avoided... I could just dig it up, but nope. I'm going to avoid it at all costs. Just, make life easier and all that. I mean, I put it there, so if I put it there, I can pick it up. Okay, we have a blue rose to put right here. And we have a red rose to put right here. Even eviler. Yep, I'm a super villain. Gosh dang it, I forgot to look up what the male name of a Karen was last night. I was gonna do that. And then I forgot. Because it's... No, Chad is something completely different. Because, yeah, the Virgin and the Chad, and then the gamer equivalent of the Virgin and the Chad are the Ninja and the Reggie. The Virgin Ninja and the Chad Reggie. No, it's not, because Kyle is also something. Kyle is something different. Kyle is like a teenager who drinks Monster Energy drinks and punches holes into walls. It's not that. Maybe it's Bruce. It might be the male Karen might be Bruce. Now that I'm thinking about it, that sound. I know Bruce Wayne, but it's something like it's something about like because Karen is special. Ken or Greg, huh? Because I know like Google or not Google. I know like everyone's having thoughts today. I might have the room. Yeah, I don't know. Because what part of what made Karen special is that it was a name that like is specifically a Gen X thing. Like Karen as a name was mostly popular during like the Gen X early millennial era, and nowadays very few people are named Karen. Not because of the whole Karen meme, even though that is part of it, more that just the name Karen has fallen out of style. And there's a name I want. It's not. Maybe it's probably not Bruce because of Batman. But there's a name that's like Karen, but for men. That was popular for late boomers, early millennials, or late Gen X, early millennial, and now that has just fallen out of style completely. But I cannot remember what it is. But Karen is just so perfect. Like, that entitles it. That's like everything you want in it. I want to... what's our turnip price? 64, okay. We'll know by tomorrow. I remember one of my villagers was like, hey, don't want this wasp head, but I have a new one. Old one was worn out, and I'm like, what do you mean worn out? What do you mean the wasp head? Oh, what do you mean this wasp head is worn out? What do you mean there's a wasp nest growing inside this? No, I don't want it. What do you mean by that? Was it worn out because of sudden bees? Do we have anything? Oh, we gotta go stop by the store, I guess. Oh, we gotta go stop by Crazy Red first. Jolly Red, whatever. I guess we should go see what he's selling. Are you seeing what I'm selling? He didn't explain farther. Yep, he just put a bee trap in your house. With the hopes that he put a bomb, he basically built a bomb out of a bee head model. And is now gonna blow up your house. Okay, I know I have this one, but that's fake anyways. I might have all of these. I'm gonna go check my museum, but I think I might. There's a good chance I have all of those. If not, I don't have the one in the middle. If there's one I don't have, it's the one in the middle. Hey, Sonorix, how you doing? I'm zoom, vroom away. See, yeah, I'll see you around. Yeah, I gotta go check the museum. We're even though we only have like 20 of like 50 paintings, we're still missing like it's crazy how like few we don't have. Right? Like every week it seems like Red has new ones, and he never gives us the sunflower. He never gives us the sunflower. Okay, okay, so we had the woman. Okay, I figured we had this one. That was one I knew for sure we had. I guess we're actually missing 2 of them? Ooh, that's interesting. Because, yeah, I don't see the other... I guess I was confusing this one with the other one. Huh. So yeah, I guess we'll take either of the ones that we're missing. Assuming they're both real. I mean, they could totally both be fake. I know there are a fair chunk of paintings that are guaranteed real, and I'm gonna... I would assume that some of those are one of the guaranteed real ones. Just by proxy, but we'll see. And we donated a fake painting to get the last achievement. So we don't have to worry about that. The common paint. Why do I feel like I've had the common painting? That sounds familiar. This artwork is always genuine. Yep. And is this boy in blue the, is this Rembrandt? Basic. It's to do with his face. Yeah, this is Boy in Blue. Or it's by a different person. Thomas Gainsborough. But yeah, this is the Boy in Blue. I actually... see, I know a little bit. But this is fake as hell. It's, the hair is wrong. I know the Da Vinci is fake. Warm. I mean, we already have it, but... This artwork is always genuine. Yep. See, I would think I would have the common painting. Especially if it's called the because it looks familiar. But if I don't, I don't. So, yeah, you got a deal. And then I'll get somebody else to come pick up this, this warm painting. So I guess let's go check the computer. You know, it's funny, we have 2 warp pipes, and yet yet they lead to opposite ends of the island, so, like, it's of no use. Hey, magical wizard, how you doing? Yep. I'm fine. Oops, let's not bank first. Let's other one first. Anything? Nothing. Just those 2 things. So I think we need Luigi shoes, which are slightly different than Mario shoes. And then we come back up here and we do Peach. The crown. There's no Peach stash. There's a dress. And there are shoes. And is that 1 Luigi, 3 Peach? So that's 4. I guess let's just get the Wario hat. Of course, there's no representation for our boy Waluigi. Honestly, if people ever want Waluigi to get representation, he's gonna get like time in his own game instead of just being a sports companion. I do not care for Waluigi at all. I know, oh, put him in Smash. Even though people complain about so many Fire Emblem characters, there are more Mario adjacent characters in Smash Bros. Than there are sword fighters in Smash Bros. But no, people still want Waluigi for some fucking reason. I will never understand that, but yep, people fucking want Waluigi in Smash Bros. And even though he was only ever the villain of that dancing game, the Mario DDR remix or whatever. Alright, so we're looking for the last two things. Oh my, what's the chance the last thing we're missing? The reason we're not finding it is because it's only at night. Oh my god, that's totally possible. That would explain all of my woes. The reason we can't find the glow squid is because the glow squid only shows up at night. Oh shit. Oh, sugar snap peas. I had never thought about it like that before. But now oh my gosh, it makes perfect sense. This is a sea anemone. Oh shit. I think that's it. I think that's what we're missing. Is that the glow squid only appears at night. We still need spider crabs, so I guess we'll keep diving. But oh shit. I mean, I have no proof of this because I still haven't looked it up. But if I'm a betting man, I'm gonna bet the glow squid's only at night. Oh. Normally I would just look it up, but I'm lazy, so yeah, fuck that. It's time. Welcome to pre-internet Animal Crossing, aka the first Animal Crossing, where one fish is only available for 1 week out of 52 weeks in a year, and the other one only shows up in fall. Other than that, the only other fish you can get are the red snapper and the sea bass. Yep, welcome to pre-internet Animal Crossing. We did need a scallop. Hey, Pascal. Yeah. Hey, man, about that scallop of yours, can I have it? Yeah, sure, here you go. Thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you, the deep kind. Feel this. What the folks at the smoothie shop don't want you to know is they're just throwing things in a blender. Stick that in your... I mean, yes, that's true. They're just throwing things in a blender, and yet this country is so broken that they're still asking for a tip. I get, first of all, tipping culture should not exist, right? Tipping culture is just evil, and it's just fucking terrible. Pay people livable wages, for Christ's sake. But even beyond that with tipping culture, it's like, if I'm at a sit-down restaurant, where, let's say I'm going to Chili's. I get, right, they don't get livable wages, and they're, bringing me drinks, they're bringing me my food, they're doing all that. I get tipping at, a Chili's. Because they're doing stuff. But if I'm going to a Jersey Mike's, and their entire job, the reason they're getting paid, is to make me my sandwich. That's it. They're not bringing the sandwich to my table or anything. All they're doing is making my sandwich. And then they give it to me and I leave. Why am I tipping at a Jersey Mike's? Or a Domino's Pizza? Why do they have a whole tip thing when their entire job is to just make the pizza or the sandwich. That's the one thing I don't get about... and maybe they get paid minimum wage, because minimum wage is not a livable wage. I should specify that. And maybe that's part of the reason, but I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, maybe it's just exploitation of tip culture, and that they're paid minimum wage, and... yeah. And, of course, our stupid fucking idiot president... oh, well, we finally have a chance to get up $15 minimum wage, and he doesn't fucking do it because he wants bipartisan support. Because all these fucking idiot Democrats want is fucking bipartisan support. They have the keys to the kingdom. Just fucking take it. But nope, we want bipartisan support. Oh, this new stimulus check? Oh, come on, we're gonna make some compromises. And not a single Republican votes yes on this new compromise-based stimulus check. And it's still based on the taxes of 2 years ago. And it's because of that, they're lowering the threshold at which people can get it. And it's only $1,400. You know, at least when Trump was in office, he fucking has the Republican Party by the fucking balls. And if he wanted to pass a stimulus check, he would just say, pass a stimulus check, and they would fucking do it. Because while Trump has the Republican Party by the balls, at least they do what they fucking want. Unlike the know-nothing Democrats who are just pieces of shit. Fuck Donald Trump, but fuck Joe Biden. Combing yesterday and today, I spent over 6 items, grinding chairs, golden trouts, stringfish, and I still haven't fucking gotten any of them. Oh my gosh. That fucking sucks. Yep, I get that. Yep, I've spent days just getting clams to try to get a Mai Great Trevally. Blue Marlin I had good luck on, but tuna was the other one. I spent days just getting clams just to get nothing. And then you go back to work, and God, it's a fucking mess. And now I'm convinced the last thing I'm missing, the poor man's bait. I'm convinced the last diving creature I'm missing, I'm convinced only shows up at night. And it's not night right now. So the reason I can't find it is because I need to go diving late at night. I am convinced of that. I use bait, makes everything so much easier. Oh my god. Bait, well, it takes a lot of time to get clams. And since there's no multi-crafting in this game, you have to do it all one by one. It greatly increases the rate at which you'll catch whatever you're looking for. I mean, I know some people still have terrible luck, and I've seen someone took 3,000 tries just to get a thing, what was that? Was that crispy potatoes? He took 300 tries to get the Great Trevally, but still. Yeah, bait to the shop would... honestly, all my bait problems would be solved if I could just get an inventory full of clams and craft it all into bait with, like, 2 clicks. If I could just craft an inventory full of clams instantly into bait, I would have no problems. But because I have to do it one by one, and it takes for fucking ever, because this is the slowest Animal Crossing game ever. That's what drives me crazy. And yes, bait should stack to 30. There's it's crazy, like, what stacks in this game and what doesn't. Like, there are so many things that stack in this game that, like, right, like, some things stack to 10. Like fish bait, or, stars and snowflakes stack to 10. But yet, for some weird reason, weeds stack to 99 for some reason. Like, just have everything stacked to 99. I mean, isn't that... What is it, the Terraria solution? I know the Minecraft solution is everything except for, like, 4 things stacks to 64. And that's a Red King crab. Ugh. Yeah, isn't, like... Because the only things that don't stack to 64 in Minecraft are, what? Eggs, ender pearls, and snowballs. Everything else stacks to 64. And I guess, like, swords and armor pieces and shit like that. And then the Terraria solution is that just everything can stack infinitely. Which is, I think... Or at least everything stacks to, like, 9,000 or something like that. It's something crazy like that. There's another game like that just has an infinite stack. In a row, and 3 sturgeons in 2 days. Gosh. I've had rain for 2 days. That's all I'm getting. Oh. My sinuses are all fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's just, like, multi-crafting is one of those features that everybody wants, and it should have been... found an actual useful purpose for the QR code. Have you uploaded the QR code to the Nook shop yet? To the Able Sisters. Oh, wait, is it already... Okay, this thing is moving. There we go. It's another... Gosh dang it, I don't need any Red King crabs. I want spider crabs. I need, like, tons of spider crabs. So, yesterday I talked about how today we were going to talk about Tonic Group, I think they're now called, being bought by Epic Games. And so, yeah, let's talk about that. So, Epic Games, right, they're famous for their Fortnite. Tonic Group is famous for Fall Guys. Even though... No, I haven't uploaded it. I don't think Nintendo likes it. We'll just add something that redirects you to a site that... Oh, I haven't... I mean, I haven't seen any... I mean, I could check the computer and see if QR codes exist. But I haven't seen anything. And who knows what Nintendo likes. Nintendo's weird. But yeah, so, right, Fortnite's like the biggest game in the world. I mean, honestly, I'll admit, as time goes on, I feel like it has less and less power. It's still super popular, obviously, and I mean, it had a Star Wars crossover, it had an Avengers, it was literally in Avengers Endgame, for Christ's sake. It's still a massive game, obviously. But yeah, I used now to promote my custom design stuff. Huh. Nice. But yeah, I feel like this is a good, right? Fall Guy, on that front, this is good for Fall Guys. Because Fall Guys thrives off of getting different costumes from different games. I mean, they had the Doom costumes. They had early on, there was a bunch of Devolver Digital costumes. My favorite was the chicken from Hotline Miami. Then they had they had a bunch of Devolver Digital costumes. There was the Godzilla costume at one point, which was really cool. They had Untitled Goose Game. They had costumes based on Doom. Just recently, they had costumes based on Cuphead. So, on that end, I feel like Fall Guys working together with Mediatonic is great, because that's going to allow them to get more costumes like that. Right? Will we see a what's the whatever the Baby Yoda is? I think it's called like Grogu or something like that. Will we get a Baby Yoda costume in Fall Guys? That's very possible. Right? So on that end, I know that's that's going to give Fall Guys a lot more things to add to their game. So it makes sense that Mediatonic would be interested in, right? Or I'm just going to keep calling them Mediatonic. I know they're now called Tonic Group and whatever. But on that end, that's good. I talked many years ago in my series in chat. I talked about how Epic Game Store had created a system for crossplay. Because, Fortnite, the whole reason we have crossplay on PlayStation is because of Fortnite. That's one of the... Well, I have a lot of problems with Epic Game Store. Or with Epic Games and, like, what they do. That's one of the few good things they have done. Is they've got crossplay through everything. They did that. And that, I give them credit. I mean, yes, Microsoft was playing around with it with Minecraft. And we did get crossplay on the Switch before then. Because, Minecraft was open to that. But it's because of Epic Games' hard work, and Fortnite being the biggest fucking game in the universe, that we have crossplay for Minecraft with PS4 and Fortnite, and I think Call of Duties have it nowadays. I don't know, I know tons of games have it. And it's kind of one of those, like, things that you better have nowadays. Because it's totally I mean, Rocket League famously said that crossplay is literally just the flip of a switch. And Rocket League was also bought. The studio that makes Rocket League was bought by Epic Game Store a few years back. I remember when that happened as well. But yeah, so Epic Game Store has its whole cloud play and cross platform play initiative. So I feel like that's going to be coming to Fall Guys. And that's something with Fall Guys coming to Xbox and Switch later this year, that's definitely something they want. Crossplay. Cross saves would also be really cool, and I think that's also possible. Because admittedly, I don't play Fortnite, so I don't know. But like my Fortnite save on Nintendo Switch, right? It's got all the items and everything. If I were to boot up, let's say I booted up the Epic Game Store on PC, and I tried to play Fortnite. Does all my stuff just transfer over, and then I could go back to Switch and play, and all my stuff is still there? Because I know there was some fuckery with PlayStation early on, where like you could transfer all your stuff to PlayStation, but you couldn't transfer it back, and it was all stuck on PlayStation. It was a fucking mess, to say the least. I remember that was a fucking mess, and I think that got solved. But cross saves would also be really cool. It would be really great. Oh, he gave me a pearl. It's not as cool as what it could have been, but I'll take a pearl. I guess. Sure, fine, whatever. But yeah, so I don't know about this whole... So yeah, I mean, on multiple accounts, there's some good stuff that's going to come from this. But, like you said, with the paid battle pass, I do have my worries. I've seen a bunch of people speculate that Fall Guys is probably going to go free to play. I don't know. Did Rocket League go free to play? Because I bought Rocket League way back in the day, and I was never great at it, but I enjoyed it. And a lot of people have also been speculating that Fall Guys is going to be taken off of Steam. I bought Rocket League on Steam. As far as I know, my copy of Rocket League on Steam still works. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't. But yeah, as far as I know, I can still boot up Rocket League on Steam and it works fine. So I guess also on that end, right, I don't think it's gonna... A lot of people are like, oh, it's gonna be taken off of Steam and moved exclusively to the Epic Game Store. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think Fall Guys is getting taken off the off of Steam. I guess I'm more optimistic in that front. I only have the game on PlayStation and I got it for free. I think on one hand, going free... I said originally, because I hate microtransactions, and Fall Guys was a game you had to pay money for, and it also has microtransactions. And fuck that. You get one or the other. You can't have both. There's a reason I'll never buy another Activision Blizzard game. I'll never buy another... Well, okay, I might buy another Ubisoft game, because I still kind of want that Scott Pilgrim game. But I'll never buy another EA game, and I have not bought an EA game since Titanfall 2. I don't even remember the last time I bought an Activision Blizzard game. Oh, Crash Team Racing, which didn't have microtransactions, and then like 2 months after release, they added microtransactions into the game. Because fuck Activision Blizzard. But yeah, will Fall Guys get... Because Fall Guys already has, like, a battle pass thing in it. They have their seasons where you unlock new stuff, but that's all free. Will they now have paid battle passes where you have to pay them money to play more of the game, right? It's a fucking mess. I really hope, right? Well, I don't like Fall Guys' current system of microtransactions. Compared to other games, it's not that bad. And at no point while playing, because when Activision added microtransactions to Crash Team Racing, they actively also made the items that because before you could, like, play a few matches and get enough tokens to buy whatever you wanted. Then they added microtransactions in and doubled the cost of all the items. So, like, let's say, like, if I wanted to buy a new cart, it was like 600 coins. 600 coins was like 4 or 5 matches. Very easy to do. Now, it's 12,000 coins. And you also get less coins for playing the game. Because, you know, they make loot box economies, or, well, grind economies. So that way, if you want what you get, you have to actively fucking grind for it. Or you just pay the microtransaction. Rather famously, Star Wars Battlefront 2. If you wanted, like, let's say you wanted to unlock Yoda, you needed to play the game for like 32 hours just to get enough coins to unlock a new character. Or you pay the microtransactions. Because that was one of the greediest fucking games ever. Shadow of War, with its loot boxes, was in a similar state. Right? It's a fucking disaster. And I don't want Fall Guys to turn into that. Because Fall Guys is, at its core, a really good game. And at no point have I ever if I see a new costume in the store, at no point am I ever like, oh, I need to go buy the microtransactions to get this new costume. I can play a few matches and get enough coins to get that new costume. It's not that hard. Fall Guys has been very ungrindy. Oh, we could never trust big companies. Never. Fuck the big companies. And I could rant about Nintendo as well, but I'm not doing that. We're ranting about other corporations today. But yeah, no, it's I don't want Fall Guys to turn into that. I think, well, yeah, I hate Fall Guys' microtransactions now. At no point have I ever felt like I needed them. It does kind of annoy me that there are some skins that you can only buy. Like, it's usually some of the best skins. Right, like this season it was the penguin. There's a really cute penguin skin. If you want it, you have to pay like $3 DLCs. Nintendo is better. They're not perfect. In fact, like their whole taking 3D Mario All-Stars off the eShop at the end of this month, that's some pretty scummy shit. But Nintendo, except for in their mobile games, Nintendo, like in Animal Crossing, Nintendo wouldn't put microtransactions. At least if they ever do, oh fuck, the game changes. The game fucking changes if a game like Animal Crossing or Splatoon 3 has microtransactions. But so far, they haven't done anything. And that's good. Yeah, so far Nintendo has been pretty good with what they do. But if that ever changes, oh, tonight we riot. Ho 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 ho. At that point, I just give up on modern Nintendo and stick to playing games from the mid 2000s. Revert to Wii. Nintendo has always done limited production on All-Stars games. Yes, but that was okay, first of all, they've only ever released 2 All-Stars games before this. And second of all, that was a decade ago. Digital distribution did not exist in the way it does today. There is no reason... Like, if they wanted to stop printing the physical version, sure, I'd get that. If they were like, hey, the physical version is like this special thing that we're... Like, kind of like the Fire Emblem Special Edition. Right? If it was like, hey, it's the special thing we're only offering for a limited time, I'd be like, I'd get that. Sure. If you wanted to do something special. But a digital version of a game that costs nothing to keep up on your servers, it costs no money to buy, because you own all the rights, fuck that. There is nothing stopping them from keeping the digital version on store shelves. On the eShop. It's just Nintendo being greedy, and the day they go off sale is also coincidentally the end of the fourth quarter. Because after that, Nintendo then has to report their earnings to their investors. So, right, they're artificially because by saying it's a limited release, more people will buy it. So, because they know they can only get it for a limited time, and then they can tell their board of investors, hey, look how much money we've made. Right? It's shady as oh, fuck, spider crab! Yay, we got another one. It's fucking shady as shit. It's all this... Because, of course, games can't just make money. They have to make all the money in the world. Right? That's why games that sell, like, millions of copies aren't seen as doing well. What was the game that's... Was it Mass Effect? Was it Mass Effect? That sold, like, 3 million copies... Which is great, right? 3 million copies, like, opening week is, like, a great number of copies. But it was still considered a failure. No, it was Dead Space 3. I think that was it. It sold, like, Dead Space 3 sold, like, 3 million copies. But that wasn't enough for EA. Because for it to succeed, it had to sold 3 million copies. But to be considered a success in EA's eyes, it needed to sell 8 million copies. Because you can't just make money, you have to make all the money in the world. Yeah, and it's all these companies are doing shady shit. Is Nintendo and PlayStation are the least shady companies? Yes, but they're still getting up to some shady shit. Don't ever forget that. Nintendo, they may be the least evil, but they're still evil. But yeah, so I'm worried about what Mediatonic's gonna do. I mean, if Fall Guys doesn't change at all, and they just get, like, more access, because theoretically, Fall Guys could now be the next Fortnite. I mean, they caught lightning in a bottle once, and while people constantly wanted to cry Fall Guys is dead game, it isn't. It's still doing it's still, tons of people are playing it. It gets tons of views on Twitch. People reply dead game because, you know, anything that's popular gets hated. Whether that be Minecraft, or Fortnite, or, Undertale, or whatever, anything that is popular gets hated. So that's probably part of it. But Fall Guys is doing perfectly fine, and hopefully, if Epic Games Store supports it, maybe Fall Guys could become the next Fortnite. Which, again, I still really enjoy Fall Guys. I just don't want them to add any more money-grubbing bullshit. Like, I'm putting up with what's there now. Especially because, again, it's a $15 game. If it goes free to play, I mean, maybe I'd put up with a little more, but not much. I don't want it to turn into the next Fortnite. I really don't. I mean, if it grows popular, they're gonna do it. But I like Fall Guys where it is now. I mean, this is great, but it could be better. Right, so I don't know. I mean, if it goes free to play, I probably will pick it up on Switch again. But I'm very hesitant about a lot of things. This could be both really good, but this also could be really bad. both options are equally possible. Oh. We'll just have to wait and see. What does the future hold? Nobody knows. I don't know. Sadly, I'm more pessimistic because, you know, I know what the AAA game industry, cAAApitalism is like. I know what they fucking do. Again, look at Anthem. Anthem was promised a decade of support. It barely got one before the game was absolutely shuttered, and now it's just dead. Because they're not going to give you a decade of support. I mean, Nintendo's claiming a decade of support on Animal Crossing. Will that actually happen? Who knows? They claim it, and it's selling really well, so that makes you think that, oh, it's more likely than not. But who knows? They might not support it. cAAApitalism. That's going to be the name of the that's what I'm calling the stream archive, cAAApitalism. But yeah, God, it's gonna, whatever my worst fear is, that's what's gonna happen. Because, you know, you can never have a good thing. It's not too much of a good thing, it's just you can never have a good thing. cAAApitalism. Yep. cAAApitalism. Anything else I had to complain about today with cAAApitalism? I complained about the Harry Potter game yesterday. Fuck TERFs. That, of course, they're doing the bare minimum, and that's not enough. Fuck them. And plus, any profits made from that game go to J.K. Rowling. Creature. I have no idea what it's called. I saw a picture of it, and it looks like a glow squid. So, I have no idea what it's called. But I'm assuming it's like a glow squid or something. But because it's a glow squid, I'm assuming it only shows up at night. Plus, I'm still just looking for more spider crabs. I want a bunch of spider crabs. Okay, I want like 3 or 4 for a project. A very stupid project, I should say. I'm probably going to end off here. But, yeah, here in a minute. But, yeah. Probably one of the next streams is going to be at night. Probably not tomorrow. But some stream in the future is going to be a night stream. Because, yeah, I'm assuming it's a nighttime thing. Because it's a glow squid. Or at least it looks... Based on the one picture I saw of somebody else getting it, it looks like a glow squid. So I'm assuming it's a glow squid. Which, I mean, the vampire squid was only available at night. So I see no reason why this wouldn't be available at night as well. But yeah, well, I'll have to do that later. Well, probably... Okay, so the thing is, tomorrow... I'll worry about it sometime later. Tomorrow is the Smash Bros. Presentation. And the Smash Bros. Presentation is at, what? I want to say it's at 6 a.m. So, because for some reason I thought they did Smash Bros. Presentations later in the day. But nope, the Smash Bros. Presentation tomorrow is at 6 in the fucking morning. So, I have to get up so I will try. I will fucking try to get up and do my live reaction to the Smash Bros. Presentation tomorrow. If I don't wake up in time for that and nothing comes of it, then we will do a nighttime stream tomorrow. If not, we will do a nighttime stream on Saturday. Fuck. Well, yeah, we'll do it on Saturday. What do I... It's all the lack of polish in AAA games, it's all cyclical. right? These games, they come out unpolished and they'll just patch them later. Because that's all these studios know, is that will patch, that the game that will patch, because now we live in update culture where games can release unfinished, where you can just put out an unfinished game and patch it later. And while there is a saying, there's no such thing as bad publicity, that's not true anymore because of the games industry. We know that because these games release and then they're dead within a few weeks, like Battleborn, like Evolve, a first impression does really matter with a video game. Anthem's another one. A Marvel's Avenger. They're saying there's going to be years of support on that Marvel's Avengers game. It'll get a few months. Yeah, they're going to add Hawkeye DLC, but the core of the game is still broken, and it will continue to remain broken. That's not something they can fix. But yeah, no, it's just these games, they'll update them later, right? And it's not the people making the games. The people making, like, the people who work at CD Projekt Red did not deserve to be doxxed, right? They did not deserve to have the company hacked and all their information stolen. There's good people who make video games. It's just the executives, the ones in charge of the company, the ones who we need to put this game out before the end of the year. I don't care what the fuck you say about how unfinished it is. It's those people that are the problem with the games industry. Your Bobby Koticks, your Yves Guillemot's, those people at the top who dictate what's going on, and who, in Ubisoft's case, are sexual abusers. Ubisoft's, I will never forget, the people at the top of Ubisoft are sexual abusers who abuse their employees and have done all sorts of horrible things. Never forget. And most other it's 60% of what is it 60% of women in the games industry have been abused at one point or another. Activision Blizzard putting out a statement recently saying that it's too much effort to hire people of color. And it's all because there are good people working on games. It's just the executives are all evil and scummy and just terrible people. Because Bobby Kotick, head of EA or Activision, they all mix together at this point. They're all fucking cunts. But he makes 1,000 times more than what his average employee makes. Okay, maybe that's probably a little bit of an overestimate. But he makes a lot of fucking money. And meanwhile, his employees can't afford to eat at the cafeteria. It's all just scummy businesses that can't just make money, they have to make all the money in the world. Now let's leave here. It's these game and it's not fun hating these studios. Like I said yesterday, it's not fun to hate these studios, to do the right thing. But you gotta do the right thing. These fucking studios are fucking terrible. I haven't bought an EA or Activision Blizzard game in years, and I urge you to do the same. Because these studios, these fucking corporations will... And also, let's not forget that Activision Blizzard doesn't pay taxes. In fact, when you pay your taxes, Activision Blizzard gets a cut of your taxes to pay their taxes. You pay, no matter what happens, you pay Activision Blizzard money. Because they take money out of your taxes and they don't pay taxes. Because these fucking evil corporations. But there's nothing we can do. And yeah, even, like I said, the people who make the games are good. Right, admittedly, from all the stuff from Spyro Reignited, the Spyro Reignited trilogy, the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy, Crash Bandicoot 4, those are all better games. right? Those games are better than the Call of Duties or your FIFAs and your Maddens, your NBA 2K18s that are NBA 2K20. 2K doesn't get brought up enough. They're also a really fucking insidious company. The GTA Shark cards are fucking terrible. But yeah, I mean, NBA 2K21 or whatever was literally just a casino simulator. That's all it was. And it was not subtle about it. All those wrestling games are fucking terrible. But yeah, you wanna, cause like, I totally get it. I would love to pick up Crash Bandicoot 4. I picked up Crash Team Racing because it looked really good. I picked up I technically own the Insane Trilogy now. They're good games, and the people who work on them, right? David Soliani, who works at Ubisoft Milan, who made Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. He's a good guy. But it's the executives at Ubisoft that are just fucking terrible. And that's the entire thing is a fucking mess. Felt glitchy and Yankee. I heard the Spyro Reignited trilogy was fine, even though admittedly the report I heard was biased because, you know, he was one of the biggest Spyro fans I've ever seen. But the AAA games industry is a mess. Vote with... I'm not telling you... Boycotts don't work. As we all know, boycotts in the gaming industry just don't work. But pay with your wallets. I don't know. I'm trying to use my platform in air quotes to, you know, spread the message about how shitty these companies are. But there's only so much we can do. But, you know, vote with your wallets. I don't buy these games. But do whatever you want. Because no matter what I say, it's not going to change anything. Hundreds of people are still going to buy these games. And I like that whole Skyward Sword thing. People aren't happy that Skyward Sword is being sold at $60. If you're not happy, then just don't buy the game. Boom. Problem solved. Go buy a fucking Wii U. Boom. And buy the old Skyward Sword on the Wii U Virtual Console. Or just buy a used copy of Skyward Sword. And everyone still has a Wii sitting around in their house. Just do that. If you don't want to give Nintendo your money, there's other solutions here. And we're not going to go into whether it's legally, or whether it's not legally, it's legally illegal, but whether it's morally agreeable to pirate Nintendo games. Because Nintendo is willing to break the law to hold up their copyrights, so should you be willing to break the law to hold up your own? I'm not going to say whether you should or not. Do your own research and figure that out for yourself. Yeah, Miitopia was $40 on 3DS, and now they're selling it for $50. I mean, admittedly, I saw a side-by-side comparison of the new and old Miitopia, and it definitely did get a graphical improvement. But I'm not going to buy it, especially because I already own Miitopia. But yeah, I'm not going to buy it again. Am I going to buy Skyward Sword again? Yeah, probably. But there's video evidence that I have been waiting for a Skyward Sword remake for years. I'm probably going to buy that one again. But just vote, right? Tons of people were saying boycott Pokemon. And guess what? Pokemon still sold 23 million copies. So, vote with your wallets, but some people are still going to do whatever the fuck they want. It's just a fucking mess all around. What else can I say? Thank God for James Stephanie Sterling. They do the hard work. Yep, I've had the flag here. Yep. James Stephanie Sterling. Go watch the Jimquisition. I don't always agree, but they get to the heart of things. The Cassandra video games. But yeah, that's where tomorrow we will I hopefully we will wake up early enough for that Pokemon thing, and then we'll come in here and maybe we'll sell hopefully our turnip prices will rise. Yeah, exactly. You grew up Black and White was a soft reboot of Pokemon. And yet, you know what happened when Black and White came out? tons of people fucking hated it that it didn't have a national dex, or that it was doing something different because it was a soft reboot of Pokemon. It's just... Wait, what Pokemon? Oh, not Pokemon. The Smash Bros. Presentation tomorrow. There's a Smash Bros. Presentation tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, and I'm going to try to wake up for it. I managed to wake up for the Pokemon presentation last week, so hopefully I can wake up for the Smash Bros. Presentation tomorrow. But that might not happen. Again, I'm rooting for Hollow Knight. I'm expecting Freddy Fazbear. So we'll see. I guess that's my last minute prediction. Other than that, Mythra and Pyra still look cool, and I'm excited to see how they play. I'm going to try to wake up early to get the reaction to it, but that's probably not going to happen. And if it doesn't happen, then I guess I'll probably just stream tomorrow night. If it does, then we'll do our night stream on Saturday. Oh god, I got to get the Friday stream figured out. Fuck. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.